I'm sorry I wasn't live on Saturday. I was actually in North Carolina for my cousin's wedding. Wait, why does that sound so quiet? It's fine. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back from North Carolina, and we're gonna play some Sims. So that is the plan. Hopefully you had a nice weekend, everybody. Was it loud? Oh, was it loud just then? Oh no. So it was quiet for me, but loud for you? Oh dear. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Hi, Simmers. Hi, Christine. Also, Sarah, thank you for the resub, and Vivi, and Emma, and all my love, Kayla. I like the name Kayla. Also, Lavender, thank you for the resub, too. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim Cat. Well, hey, like you said, it's unfortunate that you lost power. Oops, there's no cat. It's unfortunate you lost power, but in your words, at least you didn't have to work this weekend, right? Not having power is worse, though. Not having power is very bad. We're not gonna make the Not So Berry Cemetery. No. I'll explain. But that is a whole other beast. The Not So Berry Cemetery is like a whole other problem. That's like unhinged, unbelievable. Hundreds and hundreds of graves. This is like normal cemetery. What we're doing today. We're going for like average, normal person kind of cemetery. Life and death cemetery. The Not So Berry Cemetery I'll get to when the time comes. I'm not ready for it yet. I want to wait until we have all our graves finished first, which we haven't done yet. I have probably a lot more I want to get still. But that's gonna be like 500. I'm thinking more like 50 for this cemetery. You know? Different vibes. Different. Totally different amount of graves. Yeah, in my Not So Berry challenge, I have like 470 graves or something right now, and we're not done yet. So, again, whole separate beast when we get there. Yeah. Oh, 451 only? Oh, God. Yeah, we have a long way to go. I want to have 500 total by the time I build the cemetery. So, yeah, 450 is weak. That's like barely any. Artemax, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Grave, thank you for the resub. Also Artemis and Oakley and Sydney and Ari and Plow and Jenna and Jelly and Miss Catherine. Swifty, thank you Alice, Zebra, Rumor, Sai and Knit and Stella and Jan and Marvel. Turtles, Fabia, thank you so much. Ledge and Silver and DF and Melody too. The wedding was really nice, Corpse. Yeah, I was in Durham, North Carolina over the weekend. I flew up there on Friday morning and I came back yesterday for my cousin's wedding. It was a big wedding. I didn't know there was gonna be like 200 people, but that was kind of fun. It was also fun for me as a person who has a wedding in like 3 months. It was fun for me to see what my cousin did. You know, and compare. Oh, it was a big wedding. Yeah, it was a very big wedding. So her other side of the family, it was my dad's brother's daughter, who got married, and her mom's side of the family is huge. Like, there's so many of them. Her mom has like a bunch of sisters. So there's a lot of them. They have a lot of cousins over there. Which I don't have any other cousins on my other side of the family. I only have cousins on my dad's side of the family, so it's fun for me to go to places that has that many family members, because I don't. Oh my God, that's the other thing, Greta. Oh, the Symphony of Seasons concert, the Stardew Valley tickets went on sale today. I tried to buy them this morning. The stupid Dr. Phillips Center, this is a very local to Orlando problem, okay? It kept telling me that my billing address didn't match the address on my account. Like, as if like my account thought I lived somewhere else, so therefore I couldn't buy the tickets because it didn't match my billing address. It did match my billing address. It did. And then Dan tried to do it on his account. It wouldn't work on his account either. So neither of us all day were able to buy tickets. No, I don't have tickets still. It shouldn't matter anyway, right? But it wouldn't work. And then it kept being like, what did it say exactly? Let me scroll back up in me and Dan's DMs. Sorry, but we can't ship to the address you have specified. Digital tickets! Sorry, we cannot process your order at the moment. Please contact the box office. Please contact the box office. I can't speak. So I don't know if it was like a problem with the website and it wasn't just us, but like, what is it talking about? So I don't have tickets. So anyway, maybe I'll be able to get some later. I tried this morning and I was really stressed out about it and I said, fine, whatever, I won't go. But I still want to go, so I'm still gonna try later. But again, we tried on my computer, on my account, Dan's computer on his account, Dan's phone. It's like we tried everything. Everything. All of the things that you're gonna suggest, I tried them. I don't get it. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I'm over it. I'm okay. I'm fine. You thought your order didn't go through, so you got two sets of two tickets. What the heck? So you had issues too with it looking like it didn't go through? No, I didn't call the venue. I didn't have time this morning to mess with it, Avis. I wish I did have time, but I didn't have any time. Yeah, mine didn't go through at all. I guarantee you. I know it didn't, but tickets for the Stardew Valley Orchestra pay. They're going on tour again. Not that I would know, because I don't get to go, but it's fine. Okay, so we wanted to build a cemetery today. I built a small cemetery. Our goal today is to build a big cemetery. A really, really, really big cemetery. A 64 by 64 lot cemetery. So that's gonna be a slight nightmare. It's gonna be a big lot, but I'm very excited about it. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I'm ready to build my giant graveyard, and we're gonna commit to it. I'm also gonna bulldoze this one so that we have room to do whatever we want. So it'll be like legacy size big, yeah. Like this will be the kind of thing that we could use for legacy challenges. Well, you know what? Maybe I should build this with just life and death in the base game. It won't be hard to disable packs. I'm actually gonna do that because I don't wanna use any packs by accident. I think it's probably better to limit the packs on this because that way it's more usable by more people, right? Let me do that. How many streams do we think it'll take? I don't know. I don't know. When I built, the last time I did a 64 by 64 lot, it was also a park. Oh, cool, my game crashed. I was trying to close it and then it was worse. Anyway, the last time I tried to do a 64 by 64 lot, it was a park, and I thought that it was gonna take me just one stream to redo it. No, I think it took me 3, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's disable everything but life and death. View properties. All right, there we go. There we go. Dragon Girl, sorry, can't speak. Thank you for the resub. Also Brittany and Jilly and Dynamic and Blueberry and Anxious and Ruma and Aiden and Andrew, Evelyn, also Alex and Silk and Fenster and Jack and Blonde and Half and Courtney and Monique, thank you so much. Wiggly, Banana, thank you so much. Where am I? Mark, Miss Madam, Each, Romantic, Charlotte, Jazzy, Neve, Little Miss, Kay De Silva, also Acrylic and Katie and Det and everybody, thank you so much. All right, let's make a new save. I'm ready. I'm just gonna, I guess I can just use this random girl, it doesn't matter. Hello, Cameron. Join us. Castle kit would have been so good. Yeah, I don't think we need a castle for the cemetery. It's gonna be a little bit more simple than that. We're gonna build a castle with life and death, but we don't need to do it today. This is more meant to be like a practical cemetery for the average Sims player to use for their legacy save. It doesn't need to be like, you know, a castle. The wallpapers in the castle kit are very good. So is the flooring. It's got a couple nice things, but thanks, Eleni. I did have a nice time. It was nice to see my family and stuff at my cousin's wedding. I enjoyed it. It was also kind of funny because you know how normally when you have to say bye to your family, like most of my family lives, except for my parents and siblings, very far away. Like my cousins are in Oregon and North Carolina and Colorado. Like they're all very spread out across the whole country. So I don't see them very often unless it's like a wedding, basically. And so normally it's like a really sad, like it was so great to see you, goodbye, like I'm gonna not see you again for probably 2 years, but because my wedding is in a couple months, it was like, bye, I'll see you in February. It wasn't as bad. The goodbyes weren't as difficult this time, so that was helpful. Because it's close together, so. Okay, oh, a snowy castle, that's a fun idea. I'll write that down. Not today, eventually. Okay, anyway. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, deep breath. We're gonna do this. 64 by 64 lot. Okay. Okay. What dress did I wear? Oh, I could probably show you a picture. Hold on. Let me see. I will send one to myself on Discord so I can show you. Oh, I also got to meet, so my cousin had a baby. I have 2 cousins that have had babies this year. They're the first babies in our family since my sister was born, and my sister is 19, so it's been a long time since there were babies in our family. So it was very exciting. Why do I not have any of the pictures on my phone? Are they all on Dan's phone? What the heck? I don't have a single picture of myself on my phone from this wedding. Oh, here, I can show you one of me and my mom and my sister. Anyway, I got to meet my cousin's baby, who I had not gotten to meet yet because I hadn't seen them in a while. And the baby climbed into my lap. Oh my God, oh my God. I almost cried. We were like sitting on the couch together and we were like playing peekaboo, me and her. And she crawled into my lap. It was so cute. It like made my day. I said, that's my new little friend. Anyway, I was very excited about that. Here's what I wore to the wedding. Wait. Oh, why won't it turn the display capture on? Here. It was freezing. Don't be confused by the fact that we're in short sleeves. It was freezing. But it was nice. It was a nice wedding. Okay, now we can build, yes? I like that color. Is the new expansion worth it? I like the expansion pack. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. But, you know, I also have a save where I have 500 graves in my front yard, so. In the grand scheme of things, I am the target audience for this one. I don't know if everybody would be. I am the exact target for this. Mama K and Sid and Titanium and Name and Clever and Chase, thank you for the resubs too. All right, you know, honey, we probably should do a pack ranking video soon-ish. There's been a couple expansion packs since I last did it and quite a few kits. There's also a massive sale on right now. So I guess it wouldn't be a terrible time to do it. When does the Black Friday sale end? Like December 4th or something? 2nd? Is it the 2nd? Hmm. 4th? December 4th. Okay. Next Wednesday. Yeah, maybe I could manage one. I'll think about it. That's good because I did one like last year around this time of year too. Yeah, so there's still time. If you've been thinking about buying any of the Sims packs, there is a pretty big sale on like all of them. Not on Life and Death. The newest pack never goes on sale. But there is a pretty big sale on Sims packs right now. Okay. I've been delaying this long enough. Let's start. So I'm trying to think through how we want to lay this out, and I might just start by placing, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know about that. It's not going to be this flooring. I'm just trying to think about how exactly I want to put the like fences together and where all of the things are going to go. So if we can just start doing like a generic layout and then we can add to it later on, that would be good. So we know we're going to want to have like entrances here. And then again, different floor color, but we'll figure it out. I'd also like to have a big pond, perhaps. I just don't really know where. And I also think that we should put like a building Kind of like what the original cemetery had. Because if there was a place where you could host a funeral, that would be really nice. And yes, the road does line up with this lot. And it lines up with the grid too. So that's a huge help. I don't know how like formal I want it to be. And like, I don't know, specifically laid out, or if I want it to be very like windy. I'm not quite sure. It's not gonna be like this. I'm just trying to figure out where it's gonna go. And then we can go from there. Do I have inspo? No. This is just from in here. Polar, thank you for the gifted subs, and Astrobeth, and Astrid, and Grem, and Alex, and Maddie, thank you for the subs too. Yeah, this might be okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it with a dirt path. I think I want it to be a bit fancier than that. The other thing is that this lot kind of has like, it almost looks like it's sort of closed off with the fences already. So then me adding fences feels a little excessive, but it's fine. This is in the life and death world. We're building this on the lot where the cemetery was before. I'm just making a new one. I'm horrified. Oh my god, I actually hate this game. Okay, it's just gonna have to be open. Why? There's also not a flooring to match that path. No, we're not keeping this flooring. Don't worry. No one look at the flooring. I'm just trying to make sure it's lined up. I'm gonna delete all of that. I just need to make sure that it's lined up correctly with this. Oh boy. Is anybody else really stressed out right now? I'm always stressed out. Do I want to do it like... How tall do I want to make this? That's the question. I don't really know. I might want to put something bigger, like... up here somehow. Should it be all the way across? Oh, suddenly it looks like a barn. That's not my intention, but it's okay. It'll be fine. This is where I want to be able to have stuff to host a ceremony if we wanted to. That's bad. Yeah, so it'll be a little bit like a chapel. It's not meant to be like super churchy, but I want it to maybe have a little bit of that sort of shape. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Oh god. I don't know how big it should be. This is gonna be a real process. Honestly, I feel like I'm warning you all now. We're gonna be here and we're gonna be going back and forth a lot. Okay? I'm so sorry. Saf and Poke and Lucy and Beck and Brooke and GS and Maddie, thank you for the subs too. Oh no. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. That's what we're here for. Yeah, see, we're all in this together. We wanted it to take us forever to do this, didn't we? That was always the plan. I'm looking at a picture of a real life church right now. I don't know if that's what I want it to be like, but we could potentially get it to be like really tall if we wanted to, and that might not be so bad. Is this for my 300 graves? No, I actually have 450, but this is not for that save. I'd like to build something separate another day for my save where I have all those graves. Okay. I think that this would be nice like that. I'm not super set on it because that's a little bit tall, so maybe I should keep it shorter, but something like this. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my God. Stop. Okay. But yeah, this is not really meant to be a graveyard like for my Sims. This is a graveyard just in general. like something that we can use in the future for any household that we're playing with. No, when we built the graveyard for my Not So Berry challenge, a 64 by 64 lot isn't even going to be big enough. Like, we're going to be really going through it. Move objects on. Oops. Really? Do you not want to... Okay, that one didn't... I guess it's supposed to be the end piece, huh? It's very interesting. It deciding to do that to me, but it's okay. So if we do it like this, I do think that I want it to be quite similar to what it looked like before. Because the original build that they had done for this lot, it kind of looked like this. And I'm actually perfectly okay with doing something really similar where we could have maybe like the bathrooms could be in this little space. And then we could have a kitchen over here in case you wanted to cook and have it be catered. That's kind of the vision. I want to make like a very simple layout that you could use if you wanted to host a funeral here. That would be like a very simple but useful format. You know? Spicy, if you're asking about the one from the sponsored stream last week, they won't have like mailed it yet. It takes, when I do like sponsored streams with brands, it takes every brand a very long time to send out the giveaway items. I know it's very annoying. Trust me, it's very distressing to me as well when I get all these emails like, why isn't it sent yet? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any control over it. But it's only been a week. It'll probably take them like a month to send it. They're quite slow. Every brand I've ever done a giveaway with, literally ever, is very slow with sending them. So I'm sorry in advance. Okay, you know what? Actually, I've changed my mind about this. I think it might be kind of cool if we had like maybe more of a wing happening on just the one side and like maybe a bit further back. And like, what if we had it be sort of like this? We could do one small bathroom right there. Maybe that's a better layout for it. I don't know. I think I kind of prefer that. And what if we made it like a kind of weird shape? Just as an idea. Or, wait. What if we had it be like kind of detached from the building? Maybe that's cooler. And then we could always have it be sort of connected like right here. I don't know, just as an idea. It could also be like an outdoor walkway that is fully separate. But I think I kind of like it like this instead of it being fully separate, because if we do it like this, then we have sort of room to have the bathroom and the kitchen right there, and then, I don't know. It also takes up more of the space, which would probably be good. Okay. Glass walkway with trees. You think it should be even bigger than it is right now? I don't really want to make it glass. That's not really the vibes that I was going for. I can make it wider though. And I think that I want it to be interior, because this is where the bathroom is going to be for this place. So I think that it being like this is a bit better, because they're going to need to access the bathroom somehow. Okay, we can also have a door in the back. If we wanted to put, I don't know, like another way to access it. You think it looked better one tile shorter? You think so? I'm gonna put some trees in. We can also always change it later on. Like, we're not quite done yet, so. It's fine like this. All right, slightly weird shape, but I think slightly weird shape is sort of the vibes that we're going for, right? So that could be good. And then, oh my God, it's so big. This lot is like unimaginably huge. I don't even know where to start. Okay, I think that we should probably have, like I was saying, I like the idea of a side door. So I guess this is where that part gets added in. And we can kind of build some pathways out. What if we had a pond for sitting and thinking mournful thoughts? Oh, we're gonna have a pond. I'm adding a pond for sure. I'm just trying to think about how exactly I want to lay all of this out still, because it's kind of large. But I always wanted to have a pond. And I was sort of picturing a pond that was like really big. Okay, I'm thinking also that this could make for a really nice little courtyard. We could get like a square in there, and maybe there could be a fountain. So that could be a way to take up some space in the front. And maybe this is also a way that I could shrink this a little bit, because I don't need it to be as wide going all the way up there. Should I have made it bigger? I'm wondering if it should be like even longer down here. Okay. Or at least like a little bit longer, because it's so, this lot is so big. I think that's mostly okay. And then you would extend out this way again, like you had before. Although maybe I want it to be even further away, like that far away. Yeah, we have room to make it bigger, so we might as well. I think that the pond should probably go... That's very deep. Can you turn the grid on so I can see it? I don't know what I just did. This is gonna look really bad. Let's see it. It's just a circle. How about that? That's very shallow, isn't it? I do like the idea of a shape like that, though. Let's try that and see how that looks. Oops. That's very pondy. Right? So that could be doable. And then I guess most of this will just be like graves around, right? We could probably give ourselves... We should put a gazebo somewhere. That could be kind of cute. I wonder if we build like... Hopefully this isn't too close together. We could do a little gazebo like right here. Okay. It'll probably be a different fence texture. It does not like how I have laid out my pond. Could it be like that? I don't want to put it over the pond. I really want to have it be separate. Keep in mind, we have a 64 by 64 lot to fill, so we don't need to layer things. We can have them all be separate. In fact, it's better for them to be separate. Yeah, I don't like it being slightly off. It's making me really upset, so we can't do that. That is really close to the edge of the pond, but that's probably okay. One, two, three. Maybe we could make it really high. I don't know. We'll see. But that's another building that's like kind of far away, which is also good. A path over the pond to the gazebo? What, you think that it should be like a bridge? Oh, please don't get too close. I mean, it could potentially be, but this is like quite a wide spot. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I shouldn't have said it out loud, because now if I change my mind, the chat's never gonna let me live it down. It would be really big. Is that the right location? See, it has to be like so long. And I don't know about that. Especially because, and what would it be? Like a stone bridge? I'm really not interested in changing the shape of the pond. I don't like this. I think that's better in a smaller space. But obviously our space is like the opposite of small, and therefore it looks kind of weird. Okay, we can do something like that. I'm gonna wanna get some crypts. Oh. We should try and build a space like that we can put them around a little courtyard. I do like the idea of that. I don't know if it's too much. Maybe we could scoot it back one, and then we could have like a little bit of tile into it. Oh great, that's centered. Have I saved? No, not a single time. Maybe I don't want them there. Maybe I want to have more path in another way. Like maybe I could get some paths leading us back here. And then this is where those crypts could be. Trying to keep in mind that like we want to have more stone. Like the more stuff we have out here, the better. 'Cause that means it takes up more space. I don't think I like that. They look quite weird together. Oh no. Well, this could probably go like this way, and that would be okay. It is a little bit strange, isn't it? Well, maybe instead of them being like that, I think that we can keep the path. I do sort of like the path going around this, although maybe it should be a little bit closer to the pond. Maybe I can have the crypts back here. Or you liked the courtyard one? So you think that's better? I guess that gives us a lot of space for graves in like a very nice uniform section. So that might be okay. Maybe I should put this even closer so it's like kind of even on the top and the bottom of the pond. Okay, you know what? That's good. I think I like it like that. Fountain would be cool. Yeah, we're gonna have fountains in these on purpose. Hey, Rosie, thanks for the raid. I am unfortunately building a cemetery today. So welcome in. It's totally casual. We're just, you know, making a little graveyard. Nothing to see here. I'm trying to decide still how we want it to look. So you caught us at a good time. I think that's too small, so that's bad news. Great. Should I make custom fountains? No, Emily, this is not for my 400 graves. That's gonna be a whole different beast. When we do our cemetery for the Not So Berry challenge, that's gonna take us a long time. And it's not gonna be pretty like this one, because we have 450 graves right now to fit in, and there probably will be like 500 by the time we get there. So it's gonna be a long build and a different kind of build. This one is more like a for regular gameplay type of cemetery that we're trying to build right now. Okay, there'll be columns there too, on top of this. You'd like to argue that it'll be prettier because it'll have so many more graves. Maybe you're right. You might be onto something with that. Okay, I think that it would be kind of cute if we had perhaps another crypt, kind of like... Is that the direct middle? 52 simoleons. 56 simoleons. No, so actually, that is the direct middle. Maybe I could put a crypt in the middle of this and we can have graves on either side of it. Right? So like a bunch of graves in a big graveyard section. Okay. This seems good. We haven't made a pet cemetery yet. No, I've only made, this is my second one. That we've made. So we don't have that many cemeteries that we've built yet. We're still pretty early on in our cemetery building process. No, I won't be live on Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I will be with my family on Thanksgiving, so I will not be able to be live. I'm gonna stream twice on Wednesday though. We'll do like a regular morning stream, and then I want to do a baking stream in the afternoon. Mostly just to start. Like I'm making a couple of desserts for Thanksgiving, and so we can start on them, like make the pumpkin pie again like we did last year and stuff like that. But I will not be live on Thanksgiving. I'm thinking that it might be kind of cool if, you know what, that thing in the middle of this and then with a tree in it. I think that actually has a lot of potential. Maybe I could do that again up here if we try hard enough. Okay, nice work, team. We're gonna be in a lot of debug while we're doing this, but that's okay. Little bit close together. I could potentially scoot this down a little bit more. Gives me some more space. I guess if I do that and if I put a tree in there, obviously the tree would be blocking the building. So I don't know if that's weird or bad or whatever. I love that. I think that is really nice for this tiny courtyard. And that's not so big. Yeah, it would probably want to be more of like a, like you say, like a shrub. It could even be like a big sized up flower or something. I don't know. We'll think about it. Do I want that? No, it can be smaller. All right. I don't think I'm gonna put the ghost cow plant on this one, chat, unfortunately. Yeah, there are black roses from Life and Death. I don't know if I want to use them or not, because that is quite limiting in terms of like other landscaping that we can do if we start putting in like only stuff like that. But we'll see. We shall see. I wonder if I want to fence in any of this. Because I think that that actually could be kind of interesting if we got ourselves like something quite fancy like that. We're doing limited packs on this one, Sketchy, on purpose, so that way it's a little bit more playable for the average person. So this one is limited packs, but that, like, just in the center could be good. An indoor skating rink, maybe. The times that I've tried to use the skating rinks in The Sims 4, they're so big. So trying to do an indoor one, it would be like such a massive building. Like lots of just big rectangle, you know? Aloof and Liz and Squoo and SG and Amaya, thank you for the resubs. Small fences instead. Well, there are small ones. I'm gonna use the small ones a lot, like up here. So that's why I was thinking about the big ones on purpose, because it's a little fancier. I don't think they mean today. I think they just meant in general, Cloudy. Not a skating rink for this build, but like eventually build a skating rink, because I haven't done one, really. Okay. That's good. We'll come back to the rest of it. I want to like this so bad. I don't think I do. So that's disappointing. I did like there being something different there. I also wish... Is there a debug fountain from Life and Death? I swear there is. And if so, I think that's what I want to use. If it works, at least. I must have scrolled past it. There'll be benches. We haven't put them down yet, Marvel. We're mostly thinking about layout before we start thinking about... Oh, geez. Oh my goodness. That is lovely, though. With it being big like that, I think we need that. Because that takes up so much space. So one tile more on every side. Or maybe even one more tile. Like, don't you think that's just, it's nice how big it is? Because the lot is so big. Like, we have so much space to fill. So this one being huge is probably a good thing. It's very fancy. Okay. And then these would get placed there still, probably. Honestly, I might even want to put like a small opening, because, you know, we could have graves in these areas, so that way it's walkable. And that sort of separates it when I put trees in. And then we can have like maybe 3 of them on each side of it or something. Sort of lining the middle. This is basically just like a giant landscaping project when you think about it. Something like that. Yeah, that's nice leading up to the front of it. And we can get some lamp posts. That's good too. Are there even lamp posts? Like big ones from this pack? Did I just hear a cat? I can't tell. Outdoor lights. Oh, Life and Death has these. That's right. That's not gonna work for this. I would want to do something more along the lines of these things, but that also doesn't fit, so. There are in debug? Okay, that's good. As long as debug has some. I haven't really built with life and death exterior debug stuff like these things, like light posts. We got the train tracks. Oh yeah, these. Oh my goodness, that is really big too. It sizes down okay. Do those light up the building enough? I don't know if debug lights even light up, so we should check. It's fake. It does look nice from the exterior. And in that sense, I think even if they don't light up, we can add in our own lights. I think that it's okay. Just because they are so nice to have. Yeah, you can also hide like little recessed lights in them if I wanted to raise anything up, but we'll see what we get up to. We can put some path lights and stuff. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go for more of a gray color scheme. I think that's good vibes, so I'm probably gonna switch everything to be gray. I want it to be like a little creepy. Why won't they light up? Yeah, it's annoying. The Sims 4 has like some really weird things going on in debug sometimes. Yeah, the stuff in debug isn't necessarily functional. Like the debug stuff isn't always real, one might say. And so sometimes we encounter issues like that where it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't actually light up. Okay. I think that these little extra fence pieces are nice. I think it's cool to have it around the exterior of this. I don't know, I just feel like it makes it look very fancy in that space. So I say we try that. I don't know if I'm gonna want to get more of them up here or not. I also think that we should extend this out one tile because it's quite close to the back of that crypt. Okay. Acolyte, Casey, Sims Girly, Katie, Danielle, Delaney, thank you for the subs. Yeah, they'll be able to get in there still. That's fine. I didn't change the fence on the tree line path, did I not? I'll go look. Oh, the fog emitters. That's fun. See, we only have the base game and life and death with this build, but that's the kind of thing, like those fog emitters from the Party Essentials kit. That's a fun addition if you wanted to put something like that in. That probably looks so good. Yeah, we'll try and get as many of these big trees as we can because they take up a lot of room and then they look really good, so. Yeah, maybe one like here. Maybe another one right here. Sort of like that. Is that okay? The crypts hold 20 graves, which honestly is not that many. So when I make my not so buried graveyard, that's why chat keeps joking about it. They're like, you're gonna need to have so many. Because I have so many graves in my not so buried challenge right now. The not so buried graveyard is gonna be a whole other thing. I guess the weeping willows might have been good too. I guess I probably could have used the willow trees. Didn't really think about that. Okay. Let me get my columns too. Thought it was like 40. Yeah, I wish the crypts held more. 20 really isn't that much. Although, when you think about it, like, most people will probably not have an issue with that. Like, the average person, they'll be fine with that many. I am just coming at this from a very unique position. Justice, Caliber, Marissa, thank you for the subs. Okay, that's good. Yeah, most people don't have 400 plus graves, I've noticed. That does appear to be like a me problem. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I might actually get myself a couple of these, because I think that it would be really nice if we had more of the crypts. Just coming at this from the perspective of a legacy player who's gonna have a need for quite a few. I think that could be good. Maybe scoot it over one tile. And there could always be like a little memorial thing right here, like what the other one had. And then we'll put lots of graves in those areas separate. So I know it seems like a lot, but just remember, some people have 450 graves, so just want to make sure they've got options. That's good. Okay, do you think I should swap it to the willow trees? Because I could. There's not really a lot of those trees just in general in this world. It's better like that, isn't it? Yeah. They're also bigger, which is good, because we want them to take up more space. We're like desperate for space fillers in this. I don't know about doing a mixture. I guess we could stick to a mixture, but I kind of like, well, maybe we could do, how about this? This one could be a willow tree. So there's 2 oak trees and 3 willow trees. Maybe, well, maybe another oak tree back here, because I think I had one, but then I got rid of it. 4 willow trees, 3 oak trees. And then a bunch of the fancy trees, too. Do I want these on either side of this? Probably not. I think that's okay. I'm also trying to decide what color I want to do for these. I think I really like that brown color. It's like a brownish red color. I feel like that's pretty nice for this. And then it's not like only black everywhere, because there will be a lot of black and gray. Like the brick's gonna be very gray. Landscaping's gonna be a headache. Yeah. The landscaping's gonna be a nightmare on this place, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm totally fine and not worried, chat. It's gonna be okay. So I'm putting these benches in because people need a place to stargaze, of course. So I'll make sure all the townies have a spot to sit and do that. And when you come here, every single one of these benches will be full of people stargazing. 100%. Not even a doubt in my mind that they will all be used when you come here. Where is... I want that, like, little thing. Oh, I could do it. This is, like, the default one that doesn't have flowers. It has, like, the dead-looking bushes, but that's kind of good. If we just rotate it a few different ways. Yeah, and annoyingly, those aren't classed as benches. Those are classed as love seats. Isn't that so stupid? Sims 4 consistently breaks your heart. You start thinking you like this game again, and then that happens. Can't intersect. Okay, hold on. They mess with the tagging. Every time they do a bench like that, I swear the tagging is always weird. It's like every single time. I can think of so many different benches just like those that have really weird tagging issues. There's one from Lovestruck. There's one from Cats and Dogs that still is like that. Like so many of them have weird tagging issues. That happened, it was like the opposite problem with the one from Lovestruck. And they had tagged it as being a love seat instead of a bench, like that one is. Where it's tagged as a love seat instead of a bench. And then they went back and they fixed it. And in doing so, they broke their own bar. Because you need to have, or maybe it's the nightclub, I can't remember. But you need to have a love seat for that lot type. A lounge, I guess, is probably what it was. And so the person who built it had used that item as a love seat because it was tagged as a love seat in game. And then they changed the tagging. And so now if you go into build mode on that lounge, it won't let you out because it doesn't have all of the lot requirements because they changed the tagging. It was fine when they first made it, and now the tagging is broken in that Lovestruck build. And it's not the person who built its fault, like, it's EA's fault because they changed the tagging. But that's really annoying that they did that. Okay, that seems good to me. Lovely. I want to get some stuff out here too. I'm not quite sure what I'll put in these sections. I know of all of the tagging issues in the game, that's the one that they chose to fix, and then they broke another thing in the process. Lava Scott Chronic, thank you for the subs. Okay. Well, this is good. I think that like the majority of the lot is laid out now. So what we want to do next is start thinking about other things like where our benches will go, and I guess we could do some benches on this that are actual benches, right? Where we're gonna put our trash cans, you know, like that type of stuff. Because there will probably be, I'm thinking a couple of these trash cans. Obviously the toilets will be in here. Do you think just one toilet is okay? Or should I have extended this? Maybe it would be good to have two of them. This one's gonna be quite big. We could do like bathroom, bathroom, and then this is the kitchen in case you wanted to hire a caterer. Or like make anything for the funeral. Yeah, and maybe this one we could sort of decorate as though it's like, maybe we could put a shower in there, you know? In case you wanted to get ready from inside of it. Changing table. Oh, we can't put a changing table because I was building this with just the base game and the life and death pack. I have all the other packs disabled. We could do another, I could like make a second version of it that has packs, but I wanted to make one that was a little bit more downloadable. So, doors. Oh dear. Maybe I stick to these. And we can stick to that like nice dark wood color. I don't really like this. I kind of wish that there was something like above it, because this part of the roof is like so tall that I feel like it needs something there, but I don't really know what. Just is empty and a little bit strange. Is that a church? It's kind of trying to do that, yeah. That's sort of the vibes. It's meant to be a place where you could host a funeral for your Sims. And there's sort of a thing like this in the game by default. Oh, the windows that pop out might be better. Wait. Let me look at that, because that might be a way to get that like extra dimension that we desire without overdoing it. That's really high up. I don't know if I like it like that. Could you have weddings here? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna decorate it for a funeral though. So I don't know if it will be the most wedding-y spot because there's gonna be like a casket or two inside. But you could totally have one here if you wanted to. Okay. I may extend that a little bit more. I think it might be better like that. Oh, you know what we should do now that we've done that is steal some space for it. Like that. That's fine. If I lower those, it looks worse from the outside, doesn't it? There's also a different color. It kind of has that like purpley tone, which is a different color than the roof is. It would be a nice wedding venue for Macabre Sims, that's true. Multi-gold event, wedding plus funeral. You just do it all at once. You think it looks better? I think that it looks worse because it doesn't match. The color matches the brick better, like the stone is better, but I like the wood color better when it's not purple. Especially because I don't want to have this purple door. I want it to be wood. Okay, I wonder if we could get ourselves like a little formal entry space. I could probably get myself some columns there. Could probably do the same thing up here with columns too. Where did I go? In here. Okay. I have an idea. Oh, wait. That's bad. It needs to be scooted. That's fine. It can just be extended a little bit more, I think. But we don't want it to be like clipping it, right? That would be bad. Oh no, don't clip like that, please. Maybe we don't have a railing. It could be small like this. Oops, go up one. This has potential, right? Like that's interesting and cool. I hope. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube and Bunny and Brianna and Lofi, thank you for the subs. I think that's nice. I'm gonna stick to it. Oh, you need to get changed too. Oops. But see, then it's got a mix of that like purple. I don't like the purple for this. Like I've been using that purple color a lot in my other builds, and I think I'd rather have something different. Okay, something like that in the back. I think that it's okay if this has like some really small or just simple in general windows. Like it can be kind of dark in here, I feel like, and that would be okay. That's pretty. Maybe we get a couple more of these. Depends how the kitchen gets laid out, what I want to do with that, but that's different. Try the rounded window in front as well, like up here. I kind of like these having the 3D to them, to be honest. I'm not really sure about how those are gonna be. I guess it depends where we put stuff inside. It's not lined up in the back. What is it? They're like that on purpose. Or you mean the door? Oh, I didn't move the door yet. That's right. Okay. This is the problem when you're building stuff on stream. It's like people see, like you're changing things basically non-stop, right? As you're playing, and then people see it mid being finished and they get really upset. Which I understand it like is annoying when things are off center, you know? But it's okay. It wasn't on purpose. We weren't done with it yet. I had extended the room and I hadn't fixed it yet. So, yeah, I'm not really loving this. I'm wondering, that's too big, isn't it? I feel like we almost want to have, oh, ew. I was gonna say we want to have like some lighting or some windows or just something else up above it. Maybe I could put some fancy lights above it and that could make it look like it's on purpose. It needs to be more of a gray color. I guess I can just keep them black. You think bigger windows would look great on the front tower thing? You think so? I don't think I'll do 2 bigger windows, but I might put 1. Like maybe it could be something like that, a couple different sizes. I don't know, that one has to be quite low, so I'm not sure if I like it. That does help. Why? I feel like I'm seeing, oh, it's the trim of this, the roof. That's why, that's better. Okay. Put that up high. You know what? I think once we have it more landscaped, it'll be good. We don't need to worry about it too much yet. Like, we're kind of overthinking it, as I tend to do, so. You liked one small, one big for the windows, did you? I kind of like the big ones now. Do a clock tower? Chat, the clocks, the bells, they don't exist. Keep in mind, we only have the base game in Life and Death, so we don't have a ton of options with this. We are quite limited. There are some debug things and like some things that could be sized up, but I think I'd rather just have windows than try to make some sort of fake clock tower, okay? I think that's my preference for this time around. Oh, sorry, I wanted half wall trim. Or platform trim. They're breaking my heart with this. If I use a foundation, will it work? No. Did I just paint like everything the wrong color? I don't know what I just did. Ugh. I need platform trims, and I'm just gonna have to deal with the colors being not what I want, but it's okay. We can handle it. There's a big clock and get together for sure. I'm like drawing a blank on a lot of the other ones, but there's a handful of things like that in this game. Yeah, if we have something cute in front of it, it'll look fine like that. Could put a half wall. Oh, that's true, but if I put a half wall there, it'll get rid of my foundation, or my fence. So I'd be able to paint this to be brick, but then my fence would be gone. And I kind of like the fence, so. This is the cemetery, not the one like for Not So Berry. Sorry, the cemetery like it's the cemetery lot in the world, but it's not the cemetery for my legacy. It's a cemetery that we're building. The one that we're gonna build for Not So Berry is gonna be a totally different vibe. I've said it a million times today, so I'm sorry for saying it again, but like seriously, you guys, that's gonna be like, I don't think you understand what you're getting yourself into. Once we start that, it's gonna be like madness. It will not work how we want it to. It's gonna have to be like graves everywhere. Even though it's a giant lot, it still won't be giant enough. So we're not gonna build that for a while. I'm not done playing Not So Berry. That's gonna be the last thing I do in that save. Like, I'm gonna do that and it'll be like the big hurrah, last hurrah for our save file. So we are still gonna play Not So Berry for quite some time because I wanna do like all the rebirth and stuff, so I don't know when we're gonna do that yet. It is not time yet for that. I think I would like to have a fireplace in here. I think that would be lovely. I want that like cask. Oh, here. That's good. It's raised up. Yeah, that happened yesterday or the other day, Christine, where it just turned itself off for a second. I didn't do anything and then it came back on. I don't know why, but that's what happened. The CC just like stopped for a sec and then it came back. And I can see it came back. I didn't do anything. So I don't know why, but that happened the other day too. So. I don't know how I want to do that yet either. I think I'll just furnish the inside of this because I would like to do it and have it be ready. They can walk under that still? I don't think so. That's very high up. Or not very high up, sorry. Maybe a clock? I don't know, chat. I'm overthinking this again. I don't really know how I want to do everything in here. I do know that we're gonna want to have like some chairs in here. I shall get a podium and I'll put the podium right there. Maybe the memorial table can go next to the podium so that when the Sims speak, they can have the table like right behind them. Do you think that would be good? Of course, this is like all different colors, because why would it all match? That would be just too sensible. Yeah, that might be okay. And then you could put the urn right here. And then I guess if you wanted to, you could swap this thing out for a wedding arch, as some people were saying they might want to do. So it gives you some options to switch it up if you would like to. I don't think I want to put two of them. I think I want it to be a little bit off center. I'm just picturing like if you had your sim standing there, there's like an urn, you'll get your screenshots. I think that would be good. Okay, I'm not gonna keep that there. I just want it so I can see where I'm putting my chairs. Oh. Maybe we just stick to 2 chairs per row. One thing I've also noticed about this pack is that there are not enough chairs in the default one. I also think that they keep having to play music, and there's nowhere to play the music in the default one. So that might be good for us to get as well. Except it's like really tight. Do you think it's okay like that? I think so. They can just walk up the other side, like. Well, we're doing it with just the base game and Life and Death, so we don't have the upright piano, unfortunately. So we can't be using the upright piano. I want to try and make one that works for everybody, so that's why I'm not using too many packs. As long as you've got Life and Death, I want you to be able to use this. Queen and Lula and Bug, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I think that the piano there is good. I think that that's fine. Okay, shall we do curtains back there? And if so, what color? Like beige? I think so. I've saved, chat, it's okay. I saved like a second ago. I've only placed a couple things since I last saved, but I'll save again. I'll get these closer together. Maybe I could fit a 3rd chair then if they're quite close together. Even though it's like really close to this fireplace, I think that's okay. I like the fireplace. So we can do that too. And then there's plenty of seats. Like no matter how many Sims you invite, there's plenty of seats. You can do all your morning here. Maybe I will get some bigger windows again. Fire hazard? Yeah, but you know, it's fun. Curtains in gray. Oh, the curtains, they don't come in gray. We can do them in like this reddish brown color, but there's no gray for these curtains. Unfortunately. The Sims 4 is like kind of cursed. Nothing will have the colors that you want it to. Is it based off an American chapel? I'm not really basing it off of anything. I'm basing it off of a loosely, similarly shaped American chapel, I guess. But it's more based off of what I think is gonna work nicely for a funeral in The Sims 4. At least on the interior. There's absolutely zero attempt at realism on the interior of this. Let's see. Oh, we could put the hourglass. There you go. So you know that your clock is ticking. Perfect. That's just lovely. Maybe I could have this rug in the front. Which one? That one's nice. No, they don't need anything fancy to give toasts. They'll just give toasts on their own. When you just click on this thing, you can click on the grave, the urn, to give toasts if you want to. So we don't need to put any special items for it, thankfully. Okay, I think in here, this was supposed to be where there would be a kitchen. Because in my mind, I was trying to think, like, if you wanted to cook something, like in case you forgot to cook food for the funeral, this way there would be a place for you to come and cook. Or at least come to get something for your Sims to eat. So maybe I'll do like a small table. Like this one. Place for files and documents. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Maybe I should stick this like Here, I guess I can put my desk back. You were hoping for a morgue? You want me to put a basement? I don't think that I'm gonna do that. I'm so sorry to have disappointed you. I think that maybe it's for the best. Maybe this is fine like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is like an employee area, I guess. Where is the sink? Not centered, of course. No, let me get this thing. Okay, so you can do your cooking in there. There's a computer. One thing there is not is like one of the coffins that you can actually sleep in. And maybe I should have added one of those. Okay, here's an idea. What if there was like a built up little building, wait, casket. What if I put one inside of this? We sort of make our own like custom crypt. And then I use this for us to have a place that your Sims can sleep. You can't really see it that much when you are first looking on the lot, so it might be okay like this. Yeah, it's a little mausoleum, basically. Not so much a groundskeeper shed, more like custom mausoleum energy, just because this way, if you wanted to sleep here, you could. And then also maybe like somebody really rich has had this built for themselves. I don't know. That's the vision, at least. Okay, you go here. Let me steal this thing again. Yeah, and you can woohoo in here, exactly. So it must be done. We're gonna need it. That's not really the kind of door that I was hoping for, but it's okay. You think it belongs to Vlad? Maybe. I just went and put a really big window, which possibly isn't good for Vlad, but... Okay. That's good. And that way we do have a spot for one of these. What are we doing? Oh, I'm building a graveyard. A very, very, very fancy graveyard. Sure. Can I put some of those little windows? Because I did actually kind of like those. Maybe this would have been better if we had done it with all little windows on the outside. And maybe I could have like only wall lights. Because that would be kind of pretty, right? Well, I don't know about pretty, but it's romantic. Coco Piff, Sarah, Lily Queen, thank you for the subs. Sets the mood, sure. So that's where you would woohoo. If you so desired. Well, there's actually a few places that you could woohoo on this lot, but this is one of them. If you wanted to. I'll come back and furnish the rest of that interior in a bit. I want to think about, like, now that we have most of the layout done, I'll come back and do details inside too. I want to do like all of the exterior landscaping because we need a lot of bushes. We need to like really go through and build this out so that it can look more finished, because right now it's looking kind of plain. Obviously we don't have any landscaping yet, so. Oh, hey, Plant Sushi, thanks for coming by the stream. I'm glad you could make it today. I guess we can have this go all the way around the outside. I do kind of like that. Instead of in, we could put it out. We haven't even started laying out any of the graves outside either. Like, we have to put so many graves out here, and I haven't even begun yet. Oh no. Well, I guess once we have some bushes down, we'll be able to visualize it a little bit better. I don't think I want those there anymore. Maddie, thank you for the sub gifts. Thank you so much. All right. I'm thinking that in here, we'll probably want to get some of these grave sites. I'm kind of thinking that I'll want them to be... Can you be over a little bit more? I guess that could be good. But this way we could put, like, I guess maybe 4 of them on each side. I don't know. But that's a good way of laying them out. And then there's a lot of fancy stuff over here. I guess, well, in hindsight, maybe it should have been further over. It's a little bit close to the trees. That is a bit more centered feeling. This is your first lilsimsie stream. Oh my gosh, and I'm just building this like ridiculous graveyard. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into making a really fancy graveyard right now. Okay, so we can leave those as grave sites. Maybe I'll scoot them back a little bit more too. So you can access it from right there. And maybe along here, I could do a series of different headstones. Should I? Well, maybe I could build them something nice. Like maybe I could put... You didn't want to build them here? Maybe I could do something like that. And we can make a couple different ones. And we can just put regular graves down. Okay. I think that is nice. These two are both quite fancy. You want to get this tall one? Okay, sure. Sure. That's good. A pet section? Well, so we're building this with just life and death. Everybody's been saying pets, 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 pets the whole time. The beauty of this is that I'm trying to leave it a little bit open-ended so that if your Sims die, you could kind of put whoever you want wherever you want, you know? I want you to be able to do this in your way. So if you wanted to, this could be your pet section and you could put all your pets here. You know, like I want to have this so that you can lay them out how you want. I'm not gonna like put a bunch of pet graves down because we don't have cats and dogs installed in this save. But I want it to be open for you to do whatever you may wish. I do actually really like how these look with a little bit of the fencing. I think that's nice. Yeah, you can put pet graves in the crypts. You can put any graves in the crypts. And the pet graves work the same as the sim graves do. So you can, as long as it's a grave, which the pet graves obviously are, you can put them in the crypt. So you could have like a pet crypt if you wanted to. Like have this one be for your pets, this one be for your Sims. Like you can kind of move them however you want. Maybe I could put like a double headstone here and we can pretend that it's 2 Sims buried together. That's a cute idea. I do like that. Okay, that's cute. I like that. Okay, so we've got those laid out. We'll probably do some more bushes elsewhere. Do you think I could put a couple of these grave sites down in this little space? that might not be so bad. I might want to put some bushes. I don't really know where. Oh, maybe I'll put them all down this way. Okay, so that changes how these should be laid out. But that's nice. It takes up a little bit more space, and then if you wanted to have like your couple could be buried there or something. I don't know. You could do a whole family in this section. Whatever you desire. I'm trying to give people options. And I'm also trying to make it pretty because I like the idea of it. I mean, it's a park, right? Like, you'll see a lot of the other Sims, like the townies come and they hang out here. They run around, they like jog around here, stuff like that. Is Snappy off duty today? Yes, she didn't come into work. She didn't show up for us today, so we've been ditched by the cat, which is fine. I'm not upset or offended, mostly. I'm good, I think. But yeah, Snap never came to work today. Where, okay, from Life and Death, I might put one of these. And I guess I could extend it out. What if I did it like, no, well, it's fine like that, how it is, actually. Does Snap get holiday pay? I'm gonna make Snap work on Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna pay her extra. Hi, Max. Oh, thank you for coming by the stream today. I'm glad that you've been liking my YouTube content. That's really fun. No, that's not fancy enough. This will do. Couple of lights. Yeah, I'll leave this like that. I do like it like that. Maybe I'll get rid of this one though. So if you wanted to put your urn there, you could. Oh, so these cemetery lights, RB, these are actually debugged from Life and Death, which is kind of confusing. They're not so easy to find because they are from debug, but those lights are from debug in Life and Death if you're looking for them. Okay, how do we want to do these? I think that I might put some more of the grave sites. I really like these. I think they're really nice. So I will probably do back to back, like, well, maybe they would be better placed this way. What do you think about that? So then you kind of have like, oh, I don't know about that actually. What if I did them in like 2 sets of 2? I think I preferred them when they were facing each other, I'm realizing, because I don't like how they're like so close together. I think that it's better when they're a bit more spaced out. Right? Yeah, I guess if we did them like that in the middle, if there was a divider, that might help. There might be something from debug. Let me try a couple things. Because I do want to find some like different varying ways to lay them out. That's a bit, I guess it's less fancy, which isn't as good. Hi, Shella, I'm building a graveyard. Welcome in. I'm thrilled to announce that I am currently making a very fancy cemetery. Ooh, this statue. We gotta find a spot for this somehow. I don't know where, but I will find a spot for this. Maybe that's what goes in the middle. We'll see. I'll come back. I'll come back. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream. What were you all up to today? Anything exciting? Anybody die? Were you playing Sims even? I guess I probably should have asked that first. These are better. Okay, cool. They actually are not even. So that's great. I will scoot these over a bit more. And maybe forward a little bit too. Asking, did anyone die before you know what game is hilarious? It does sound bad, doesn't it? Well, this is okay. I think that looks nice. Right? I can do the same thing over here. How many tiles over is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 behind this. Oh, there's actually less space over here. Oh, you know what else we could do? Is maybe I could put some of these behind the mausoleum. And that might be a nice thing to do too. Someone will die tomorrow. All right, Shella's making threats. I look forward to hearing about it though. Someone will die tomorrow. Imagine you just got to my stream and you're like, oh, Shella's here, that's so exciting. And you see her first message is just someone will die tomorrow. Oh, I forgot Among Us is tomorrow. Oh dear, that someone could be me. No, I thought you meant you were gonna kill a sim. I figured you were gonna kill like somebody in your sim save and I was like, that's nice, I relate. I wasn't thinking about Among Us. I didn't think you were being weird, I just thought you were talking about Sims. Oh God, now I'm in danger. This is terrible. Murdering Sims isn't weird here. It's very normal. Yeah, exactly. I like that. I think that's a nice layout of those. She was in fact threatening you. Yeah. She was threatening me specifically. Oh boy. See Flaccid, Moist, and Yip. And Natalie, thank you for the subs. Shella made a really horrible emote that is related to my Sims. If you want to show them again. I know you probably showed them earlier, Shella, but I think people want to see it again. It was a direct threat that went over your head. Threat failed. Yeah, it didn't work on me. It's like Renee from My Sims. Kind of creepy. She's a weird one. Okay. I'm trying to decide how I want to do these graves over here. I'm sort of thinking, I really liked these fences. I wonder if I could do that again. Oh, it would have to be smaller if I did it like that. Well, maybe in this part, maybe this is like one of the older parts of the cemetery, and so maybe they're a bit closer together over here. I think that's fine, and I think that it kind of makes sense. I probably want to space these out a bit more than I have done currently, but I'll just place down as many different ones as we can. That one went away. Hey, Quirkus, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. I am building a cemetery. It's totally chill. Nothing weird's going on. We're just making a lovely little graveyard for our Sims. That's all. I guess I'll use that one. Maybe I should have that one be here. Okay, maybe if I just scoot them all a little bit more. I think that is centered a little bit better. Or maybe I just scoot them like that much more. I'm sorry that I'm still doing this. I'm trying to decide how I want it to be. But that's good with them all laid out like that. Along the back. And then, do I want to get more? Should it be like 2 layers of them? Slightly? One of those. Maybe. It doesn't have to be 2 layers completely, but we could do it like that, so there's a bunch of them. I think more is good. I agree. Okay, so there's like 2 rows. I don't know where else. Should there be more, just like loads of graves in these areas? I'm gonna make you another emote. It's your lucky day. Shella just... Okay. Now I'm scared. Which one is it gonna... What is it gonna be? Oh boy. Oh, this one that you're saying is crooked. It actually just is like that by default, but... We can rotate it again. Oh, you know what could be kind of cute? We can make this into like slightly family plot vibes. You will see, they will all see, she just said. Is anybody else scared right now? Because I'm scared right now. If we did it like that, is it okay? I think so. Although, I don't think I like it. I've changed my mind. I'm wondering about using, because there's a couple of these grave sites that we haven't put anywhere yet. So maybe it would be kind of cute if we got a couple of these. You know? Absolutely terrified of Shella's emotes. Aren't we all? I live in fear of those things. Do we want to put anything back here? Or is that fine? Yeah, we don't really have any of the dirt ones, do we? I don't know if I like those. I feel like maybe if we're gonna do those, we should put them like further back. Like maybe if we're gonna use these, they could be... They are cute like this though. Put them at the bottom of the lake? Oh my goodness. The internet is wild. Those are pretty back there. It's a little bit more private. And I do like that about them. What else? We still don't have a toilet. I'll come back to that, don't worry. I'm trying to decide if I want to do another... You know what? I think that we should do more of these just like kind of more casually placed graves. I think this will be good. We'll just go through and we'll get a whole bunch of them. I'll do a few layers of them like we did before. And I think that'll be really pretty. I haven't used that one yet, have I? No. Yeah, so this is like the oldest part, right? And that makes sense. Use that one again. I actually hadn't used that one yet. Okay, So forward a few tiles. We'll do this. How many tiles is that? That's 3 in between them all. Do we want to put that many? I guess you need to be like right there, right? So you're in the front of the 3rd tile? No. Maybe you should just be on the line. No. How about there? Is that fine? Oh God. It's gonna look very grave filled. Now I'm trying to find a way to do these that's like different enough and like having enough variation with them that it won't seem too repetitive, right? Because we don't want it to look repetitive as we're doing this. We want them to look like they're all different. You think one farther between the line of them? Well, I could scoot these back a little bit more. I'm just trying to keep in mind that we obviously we want to have enough space in the front as well for it to seem like it's not weird. Yeah, we can also change the colors of them. So I'll do that next. I want to go through and get all of them placed first. Like these ones, the crow ones, I think are really obvious when we reuse them. Because they're so unique. But I'll change the colors, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. I like the skull one a lot. Always have. This one's pretty plain, which is also good. Did I just get yeeted? Chat, that's actually so messed up. I'm trying to make a graveyard, and now what? I'm in there or something? Let's get one of the skull ones again. All right. Should I put more? Maybe? I kind of like the idea of continuing on a little bit more than this, but maybe we don't go that far. And we can also stop these in this row right here. We'll just get a couple more. Okay, let's take this one again. Maybe one more of those. That's good, right? We can just change some more of the colors. Sure. 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 Why not? Hi, do you want to see the graves? Come here. I was just talking about how you didn't come into work today. Well, yeah, I came to work now because I want dinner. Is that what you're saying? Hi, Snap. Welcome. It's good to see you. Glad you could make it. She's clocked in for work now. Maybe I put another couple of these just right next to each other because I do like them together. I see she still hasn't adjusted to the time change. No. Hi, Snappy. Can one of the crow ones be turned around? Oh, maybe. That could be one way to make them look a little bit more different. I think we'd like to probably get some plants in that area. And if there's any other spot where I can put a couple of these dirt grave sites, I might do that. Or maybe I could use some more of these. Because I did really like how these looked. Maybe I could build a couple of them. Because I thought that was kind of nice. Those graves like that. Yeah, I'll put terrain paint under them. We just, that's not a high priority right now. We can't do that until later because we don't trust the game to not delete our terrain paint, so. Terrain paint under there has got to be one of the last things that we do. Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, terrain paint is a risky move. So let me look through some more of the life and death little debug outside things. I actually honestly really like the layout of all of these in the cemetery. I think this looks pretty good. I feel like it filled in the lot a lot better than I expected it to. And it's laid out in a way that's sort of interesting, but still like neat. And I think that's good. This turned out really nice, just how I wanted it to. Do we want to do more of these like kind of dead looking flowers? And if so, where do I want to put them all? I'm not sure. Will it be 1 or 2 streams? I have no idea. We'll see. I don't think it'll take us that long. I mean, a lot of it is like landscaping and terrain paint, but I'm not gonna, I basically don't want to like over landscape, I guess. I want it to be kind of simple. So it might not be that bad. Like the majority of this that was gonna take a long time had more to do with the figuring out of everything. You know, like we had to figure out where it was gonna go and how it was gonna be. And now we have done that. What am I looking for? I wanted, wherever that little like fake planter is, that's what I want from debug. And I must have scrolled past it about 4 times. What are these? Well, those are old lights too, I see. Snappy, I'm trying to figure something out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, here it is. That's what I was picturing. Okay. I'm wondering if I could put a really small one of those right here. And if we could get some really small, pretty landscaping right there. And then potentially we could do some of these in the corners. And I could put like florals there? I don't know. That could be a nice way to get some more stuff. Right? Let the cat play some Sims. She would like to play, I think. But more so right now, I think what she would like is if I stopped playing. I think that's even more of her preference. The only requirement left is the toilet, Christine. I haven't decorated the bathroom yet. I can put a toilet in just so we have it placed, but that's all that we're missing. And I have a place for it, I just haven't done it yet. So we're fine. We're not missing anything. Don't worry. We've got all the stuff that we need. I may try to get some more benches. Because I feel like it could be kind of cute to have a couple of these like in between here. It can be just 2. We don't need it to be too much. Forgetting a toilet? Who are we, EA? Too soon. You mean love seats? That's true. I guess they're not a bench, are they? I suppose it is a love seat. Snappy, I'm gonna try and put you on your little bed, okay? Let's try that instead. Yeah? You wanna sit down here? Let's see if it worked. I believe it did work. There we go. Cat cam. We tricked her. What do you guys think about this giant statue? Do you think it's okay? Personally, I kind of like it. So I'm tempted to keep it. It could be sized down, I guess, which maybe is better. I don't know. Celebrating the goat. And what if we did these like dark purple flowers? Those could be kind of pretty. All right, that's too much. Well, with just one of them, it doesn't look that bad, does it? That's okay. What do you think about putting chess tables? I realize that it might be kind of strange, but I'm thinking that this way it kind of has that like park energy to it, and then it gives you more of a reason to come here because there's stuff to do. Right? How will Snap keep up with these orders? I don't know. She doesn't bake very fast either. I mean, look at her. It's like she's slowing down on purpose. You would play chess with a ghost? There, see? Perfect. Just as we all wanted. Should I put them over here instead? I don't know. She's falling asleep on the job. Snap. Oh, she's staring at me. She said, did you accuse me of falling asleep on the job? I'll speed up then. Faye, sweet and buying, thank you for the subs. Still waiting on your order from 3 months ago. Guys, I don't want to like call anybody out here. I just have a question. How many people here have ever actually received their order from Snap? Because it seems to me like maybe she's scamming you. Not a single person. And then there's people that are like, actually, I get them all. Defending her. Does your biscuit have cat hair in it? Oh my god. Snap, that's not hygienic. Where did that go? Oh, I guess I can't use that. Okay. Where is the little thingy? I'm looking for the one that has the, oh, this, okay. That's the one that I wanted, because I was hoping to put a couple of those on like either side of those bushes, or either side of the benches, I mean to say. So there's some places to sit there. And maybe we could get a few flowers. Like I'm kind of thinking some of these just peppered around the place in some of the open areas. I really like the idea of sort of simple landscaping like that, you know? Who do you report this to? Oh, actually, Snap's, her business does not have a customer service department, and she doesn't offer refunds. So if you didn't get your order, well then. Too bad. Look at her. You think she can answer the phone? No. Kayla, you are her customer service department? No, I'm not involved. I'm not involved in this. I'm not associated with the scam cat. I refuse to be involved in this. Oh, I like those. Some little wildflowers growing around the place. Maybe a few of these over here. I might put a telescope. Just in case, you know, it might be nice if your sim dies or something from this, so we can always add one in. It's actually kind of a cute location for one, I think. Some flowers there. literally platforming her, Kayla. I suppose I am promoting this cat's business. Yeah, you're right. A cemetery is a very convenient place for your sim to die, you know? Just making it easy on you. Hold the funeral straight away. You can just put their headstone away straight away. No problem. Okay, a couple more. Yeah, look at her face. She's offended that you guys called her a scammer. You can see it in her eyes. All right, more of those flowers right there. How many of these do you think I need to put? Probably some in this little corner, right? What else? Oh, some over here too. Good. Maybe some in this little corner. What do you think about maybe us getting, I think some bushes lining this would be nice. Oh, guys, you hurt her feelings by accusing her of scamming you. Now she left. She's actually fleeing. She heard she was getting reported, so she was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's so funny. I think that we need some more windows. This is supposed to be the bathroom, but I think we can get some windows on the side of it, right? Like a million windows in the bathroom. Okay, a few more of these. Oh, I had always thought I would put a tree like right in there. So I guess I'll do that now. Okay. Should I get a little bench over here? Maybe in this corner? Do you think just one is okay? I think so. Snappy, do you want to sit back in your little bed? She's just behind me now. I could probably move, like she's just sitting on the floor, like right here. So we can still have the cat cam. She's just not in her bed, but she might leave again. Especially if her goal is to get off the cat cam. Oh, what if we put some picnic tables? They have a couple of stone ones. You know what? That might be nice. Some places to come and sit. Because there's not any dining tables on this lot otherwise. Picnic in the graveyard, yeah. It's nice. It genuinely is nice though. Like that's not a bad place to go and sit. I like that. I think that I was also thinking about putting an easel and then somebody in chat just recommended it. So I think I will try to get an easel too. Not sure where. The problem with the easels is that the colors of them are not quite what I want them to be. Oh, okay, you came back. Hold on, I see. Oh, here. She made sure we knew she was back in her bed. She had to tell everybody. Oh, maybe the gazebo's a good spot for it. We haven't decorated the gazebo yet. I should work on that now. Oh. Oh my god, she went straight back to where she was a second ago. She's mocking us. That's messed up. Okay, so I need to have those benches because that's a lot requirement is to have benches. I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know what else to put under here. You know what else they have in Life and Death on their cemetery? The default one is they have one of them, the like fire pit things. Where is it? It's base game. They have one of these in the official one. But I have nowhere to put this anymore. I've overdone it. I've got stuff everywhere, so we can't really fit that in. Oh, a swing set. That would have been nice. Can I put one in the front? That's kind of ridiculous, right? Maybe not. I don't have one of these cannons either, memorial cannons. Oh, are you going back? Okay, I heard you. I think what she's actually saying is stop filming me. I think what that translates to is stop moving the camera over here. All right, let me see if I can find a spot where the swing set fits. Uh-oh. You know, maybe the swing set would have been better where these two things are. Because it fits okay right there, and then it's like by the gazebo, so it's in more of like a hangout type of location. So that's okay. A grill? Oh, a grill would probably be nice too, huh? I could probably put the grill, like... See if we can back it up against this picnic table. Because then if you need to cook, you can get some food. I still don't know what to put here. Let me filter by everything in Life and Death. Actually, you know what? A bar could be an interesting idea. That's not what I was originally picturing, and it is a little bit strange. I'm just thinking the bar maybe could be... Oh no! You know what we could do? What if we set up another memorial location? And we did this one almost like a little bit more casually. Because then if you wanted to have the memorial out here, you could do it like by the lake. You could have them give their little speech. I actually think this is better. In hindsight. That is a nice idea. Because then it gives you some options depending on what your sim was like and what they would have wanted. So you can do it outside. Where's the little memorial portrait? Take this. Oh, see, that's lovely. Yeah, and I think the swings can stay there. Like, I think it's okay, you know? Real, like, family focus to it all. I can't believe I was gonna put a bar. In what world would that have made more sense? This is way better. I don't know what I was thinking, chat, honestly. It's okay, though. We've got it now. Should I have put a place for... I don't have, like, a spot to put the urn if you wanted it, though. Oh, I guess it could go over here. We could kind of have the memorial thing on the side. That's okay, right? So you can still have it. I don't know, do you think that's too much or does it look good? I'm just trying to think of how we can get a nice screenshot if you wanted to. And I think that's nice. And then we still have our benches we needed. Or, you know what we could do is we could put the memorial thing like right here at the back. And then I can keep this how it was. I'm feeling that like that was maybe better. How does it look at night? Yeah, we're gonna have to go through and put a lot of lights where we can. I think that's fine. This is nice the way that it is. Yeah, we're gonna put fireflies and stuff. We'll go through and I haven't put any ducks in the pond or anything like that either, so we have quite a bit left to do there as well. I guess I can put this here. I want to leave space so that you can use this for an urn for your Sims if you wanted to. But I'll put a couple things on it. Yeah, that's nice lighting. I need to hide some more lighting. I have a little bit here. But I think that we could benefit from some more little pieces of lighting. Especially like, even if it's just something small in the corners. I'm wondering about putting lights at the edges of these. I don't know if that's too much. But that does give us some more light. I think it's probably better if just the pathway is lit up though, isn't it? I don't know where exactly to put them. Yeah, I think I want it to be kind of dark. So let me be careful with how I do this. I can hide this inside of the tree. So that gives us a little bit of something out here. We can also hide some lights in the fences. And I think that's good, because you might have your Sims over here more often, because they'd be like using the mausoleum to woohoo, they'd be maybe hosting a funeral, so you want to have some light there. And same with like this little section. I can hide these lights and these fences too. Because it looks like there are lights, because I put lights, except they don't actually light anything up. Because they're debug. So. Why hide them? Oh, because I have big lights, see? But they don't actually make any light. Because they're debug. So, I don't want to add extras. I think it would be too much. Let's see, put one there and one there. I need to get some of those debug lights in that area too. Yeah, I don't want it to be super bright. I think that I do like the idea of it being a little bit dark. We can just get some lights in those corners, which will be nice. So that helps when you're walking. There's lights enough over here already. I probably want to get some more light inside of this thing. Okay. Stormy Kangaroo Chris, thank you for the subs. Yeah, the fireflies, that's true. The fireflies will also have extra light. That's a good point. So the fireflies will light things up a little bit more as well. So that'll help. Okay, let me get a couple of these on this side. I love how those look. And then maybe just one more over here. We also have these, but not really very good, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna add the firefly soon. We haven't done it yet. I could probably do it now, because I want to get stuff in this pond. So So we're gonna go through and get like ducks floating in the pond. Maybe some swans would be nice too. There could probably be an alligator from time to time. I would like that. Okay, these are lovely and they come in purple, which matches what we're going for a bit better. I will even size them up a bit. We'll get a few. And then I can do some of these too. Just to kind of change how they look, you know? A random gator in pond. Well, in Florida, there would 100% be a gator in this pond. Like, I don't mean to alarm anybody. But there would be. So, okay. How many of those do we want to put? I don't want to overdo it. Should there have been like a dock, like a debug dock or something? I don't know. We're gonna want to get dragonflies too, so I could probably put some dragonfly swarms around. I want to get some fishies. I know this looks really weird, but when we're in live mode, it's gonna be great. Don't you worry. Tadpoles. You think murky water? I wasn't gonna change the water to be murky. I think that's a little... Well, actually, I kind of prefer that color water. If there's some terrain paint, it might be kind of nice. Let me look at debug and see if there's any docks that I want to use. Because there are some base game debug docks. I know people wanted a bridge before, but I'm leaning less bridge and more dock because it's a little bit more simple. I just can't remember where in debug it is. Oh, that's a bridge. Yeah, a fishing spot would be good. Oh, here we go. There's like a kind of... It's a little bit broken. I don't know if that's really the energy that we want. Oh, it's also like really high up. You can't lower that, can you? I can size it down, I guess. That's not really looking how I want it to. You think the broken part goes on land? I don't know. I mean, we could do it like that. It probably looks better like that. I don't think that's the vibe. I don't think it being broken is good. I think that's weird. It's too fancy. Our lot is too fancy for the broken dock. That's what I'm trying to say. Not the broken dock is fancy. There are some things like this, but we're just not... I don't know. Maybe we don't need to have one. Let me look at more of the pond stuff. Pond effects. No. Pond objects. Fishing allowed pre-stocked. That's good. I don't want to overdo it. I'm trying to be careful about not putting like too many, no, I don't like that. I don't want to put like a bunch of plants around it either. I think I want it to be simple. Let me get some of those fireflies too. So these are the fireflies that I was talking about that will light up at nighttime. I know obviously in build mode it looks like it's just a square. But in the game, when we play with this, they're gonna light up all pretty. And you'll see them show up and animate, which will be nice. So I can put somewhere like a bunch of the plants are. Yeah, the turtles do spawn and sit on those logs, which is pretty nice too. I don't know if we can size down the fishing sign. That's a good point. It would be nice if it was sized down. I just don't know if it functions when it's sized down correctly. some of that there. So keep in mind, it will look better in live mode. You think it does? Okay, we can size it down then. It is a bit big. I don't know if the log will be too much. Maybe I could put the log like kind of by the fishing sign. Cause that's not so bad. I really don't think I want to put like all the plants and all the rocks that we usually do. So maybe like that is okay. I like it being simple. We have a gator. There's one right in the middle. Maybe I'll put the swans a bit more in the middle and the gator further over. Yeah, we'll have terrain paint, and once we've got the terrain paint in, I think it's gonna look really good. I want to do terrain paint last, and I still have a few more things to do inside. So we won't do that until after we've gotten a little bit more done inside. Like, we haven't really decorated the inside yet. I've not even painted it or anything. So we can start there. How about that? I don't think we'll do that. We could do like this. No, the gators don't eat anything. Do gators and swans typically chill in the same ponds in Florida? Yeah, gators are in every pond in Florida. You don't see swans that often, but we have, I'm thinking of downtown Orlando specifically. There's a place called Lake Eola, which is like a big lake downtown, and there's a bunch of swans in Lake Eola. And there's definitely gators in that pond. Like, there's definitely gators in that pond. So my assumption is that, yes, they will chill in the same ponds. There's probably not big gators in that pond. I don't want to scare anybody. Like, if they were really big, they would remove them. If they were, like, posing a threat to people. But there's definitely little ones. Okay. Let's get a beautiful little bathroom set up in here. Can I scoot this over just a little bit more? I'll get a sink too. Let's see, how about this one? I shall center it. In the last build that I did like this, I used a black toilet. How are we feeling about that now? People thought it was weird last time, but I think that it might be okay. I'm not sure. I say we stick to it. Yeah, the white would be really stark. Oh, I would never do that, Astrolux. I'm a vegetarian, so I wouldn't personally eat gator. I unfortunately do know people who have, to answer your question. It's like they have a lot of, they'll do that at like the state fair, you know, where they'll sell like gator. Not for me personally, but some people, kind of weirds me out. But I don't eat any meat, so. A lot of people in chat seem like they have eaten it before. Ugh. Scary. Okay, scoot that over. Maybe leave it actually how it is. I'll scoot this over. Nose. Oh God. I like your emoji, Shella. It's beautiful. Yeah, I thought about putting a shower in here. The only reason I was doing that is because it's nice to have showers in this game. But it's definitely not necessary. Like, they'll be fine if they don't have one, obviously. I just thought maybe I could try to get one for them. I come with a peace offering. Oh boy. She sent me something. Chat. She made us an emote. Wait. Where's my display capture? Look! I'm gonna upload it right now. How do you do this, Shella? Oops, wrong thing. You do it so quick. It's actually so impressive. Okay, what do I call it? Stab? Can you do that? Can you have a stab emote? A stab emote's fine, right? Simsie stab. I'm like, is that like TOS to have a, like to call it that? But I don't think so. Viewer rewards, emotes. Stab. Okay, I'm uploading it. It'll take a second for it to like show up in chat, but it has been uploaded. And now she has one and we have one and they face each other. We can duel. There you go. That's hilarious. Thank you, Shella. That was really nice of you to do. I really appreciate it. Genuinely. That was like really cool that you just made that emote. And the fact that you did it so quick as well. Like, how? Shella is amazing. Bonehilda. I will put her there. I think I want to have this here. Maybe I'll get a different picture on this wall. Stab! It's working. It might not work, like it might not be visible for you straight away. Just give it a sec for it to show up in your chat. These things tend to take a moment. But it will appear, I promise. This is very ominous, all of the stabbing happening in the chat. Oh boy. Should we put some bookshelves? 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll scoot those over, I think. I think I may put some bookshelves in the middle of them. I think that would be kind of nice to have. Just might want to scoot this over again. A little bit more. But see, like, that's nice, right? Takes up some more space. Yeah, all of them stabbing together is a bit ominous. Yeah, it's kind of... It does feel very threatening. And the way that it's all, like, in sync. I feel like we're in danger. We're so ready for Among Us tomorrow. We are so prepared for this. Rosita, thank you for the resub, by the way. Okay, what else do we want to do? I need a bunch more stuff up here. This part's feeling a little, dare I say, bland. A little book for people to sign during the funeral. Oh, that could be nice. You know what? Like a little, like a guest book type of thing. I mean, is a guest book like a weird decision for a funeral? I've only been to a couple funerals in my life. And like at my grandpa's funeral, we didn't really do like classic funeral vibes. It was more like a party, so I don't know what people would do at a place like this, but we can get a little guest book at the funeral. I think that would be nice. You have one at your grandpa's funeral? Okay, that makes sense. I think I can see people doing that. And clearly they do, so we'll get one. That's actually special, because you can write something to them. Maybe I'll get another one of the pictures, too. Maybe I'll do that and I'll put candles. But yeah, you can like share memories, you know, that way. I'm picturing like you would, you know, write down something special about the person and then their family would have that, which would be nice. Okay. Do you think that putting the Grim Reaper one is inappropriate? Like, be honest. Is that... Okay, I'm gonna keep it. It's perfect? Good. Perfect. He looks lovely. I think the people will be so excited to see him there. You know, after he just stole their loved one from them. And he's just now hanging out at their funeral. Do you think it's okay if that's clipping into the curtains like a little bit? Because I want it to be further back if I can. I do think I like that. What else can we get? I'm looking through like everything from Life and Death, trying to see. Maybe I'll get a couple more of these candles. I'm gonna want to bring a sim here before we're done. I put those right next to the things, but I'm gonna bring a sim here before we're done so that we can change the like wall colors and stuff. Okay, this part could be all paneling up high. That could be good. Yeah, I agree that more flowers would be good. I just don't know how many. What else do we have? Oh, this chest is interesting. Chat, if any, well, I guess maybe one of the mods, if you could help Simone in chat with the captions. They might not know how it works on Twitch. You know what we could do? I could get another one of these tables and I'll just put it up there and I can put flowers on that. And then this could become like the buffet table or something after the funeral. You could use that to put the food down. And then people could eat it. We could also get some speakers. There is a grimophone. Oh, let's put the grimophone. We have the podium for them to speak. We do have one of those. Oh, how long has Snap been gone and I've had that cat cam on there? Sorry, I didn't see. Where do I put the grimophone and have it not be weird? Where do I put the grimophone and have it not be... Maybe right there is fine. A while? Oh, sorry. That's embarrassing. Kate and Allison in Spirit and Rosita, thank you for the subs. We've been distracted, chat. We've been distracted, exactly. I wonder if this would be a better place for the grimophone on one of these little round tables. And maybe I could have it be like a bit further down so the music can be playing there. That seems good. I can get one of these beautiful photos. Ooh. Maybe that one is a good color because it's not so creepy. Like, we don't want creepy. That's not going to make anybody feel better about their loved one. So we can do it a bit more simple. I haven't counted how many graves there are yet. No, we probably should. I think that's nice. Maybe I scoot this over just a little bit. So they have some more candles. Yeah, we'll paint the ceiling too. Do I dare use this paint? I don't know what that looks like. Yeah, we can keep the wood. And again, I'll change the lighting color in a minute, so that'll help. Do we... I don't know what tile. Maybe I do that one. Do any of these come in like more of a gray? No. I'm gonna stick to the wood then in this room. I wanted it to be sort of kitchen-like because I was picturing that your sim would be able to come in here, and if you were having a funeral, you'd be able to cook. And then there would be like records and stuff, because there's like filing cabinets from this pack. But this way it belongs to like the employees, the people who work here. Get famous marble. Oh, unfortunately, we're playing with just the base game and life and death, so I don't have Get Famous installed right now to use the marble from it. Otherwise, that would be really good. Yeah, it's almost like a break room, but also it's like the catering kitchen, kinda. It doesn't feel very catering-y, but that's kind of what I was going for, was catering kitchen a little bit. Well, that doesn't match at all. Maybe they can have a tea maker, because that does match better. And I guess I could do the brick behind it. Some of these same colors. Yeah, where you can bake your wedding cake at the funeral home. Exactly. Perfect. No, but like genuinely, I can see you maybe wanting to serve up food for the funeral. So this way you would have one. We can also put the dishwasher in too, can't we? We got space for it. 2 counters for cooking. Maybe a little plant could be nice. I guess that can stay centered. I can get some of those life and death pictures. Which ones? These ones. That looks a bit better. It actually has, it does have an upstairs, but it's not, I wouldn't really call this an upstairs. And like, you know, we can't really access that unless I have the Sims climb up from right in the middle, which I don't really want them to do. So I might not do it. I might give them a violin too, though. We have the piano, but I think also having the violin, we can get like the really expensive one. That might be good. Okay. Let me get some lights up here. I would love to have some fancier ceiling lights, like maybe even having, this is just a base game one. The thing is, the one from Life and Death, I think is too big, but also I did just put a table in the middle, so they have to walk around it anyway. And so in that sense, oh my God, that's like so low down. Can I raise that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the ceiling. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you can't see it up there. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought about deleting the floor from up there, but I would prefer to be able to see it when you're in this room, I think. I feel like, to me, it's a little bit nicer if they can see it from in here, you know? Oh, we could put curtains upstairs, too. I like that idea. Okay, maybe I won't do that. I'm gonna go get a sim, because I want to be able to change the lighting color. It looks good from Managed Worlds. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about that. Okay, Shelton. Let's try it. Set color and intensity all lights to be way more yellow in tone. Right? So that's more like that. I think that helps already, right? Oh, a rug underneath the casket is an idea. I hadn't really thought about that. That might be a nice little touch. Especially because there's not very much... Oh, I can't use the bigger one. Okay. I was gonna say there's not very much color in this place, so that could give us something else up there. Or we could use it like a stage for this, but I think underneath the casket is good. You can also place, if I put a flower spray tribute on this, what does it look like? Like what color is it? Yeah, it has the red. That helps. I wasn't planning on putting a runner down the aisle because I have this rug in the center that I wanted to stick to, I think. So I don't think I will put one down the aisle. I will get a little mirror right there, even if there's not one on that side. Maybe I could do a coat rack. And I really like that because it's nice how there's like a very fancy indoor, almost like church-like sort of place. There's already someone in the coffin. Already. But there's also a little bit more of a casual, like outdoor ceremony by the pond. And look what the animals all look like in build mode. Or in live mode, sorry. You can see it a lot better with the swans. That's lovely. I think we're almost here, chat. It's now mostly... You can kind of see the fireflies. They'll look a little bit like this when they spawn. We gotta do terrain paint. That's the big one. It is peaceful. I think it's nice. Oh, we have tadpoles, don't worry. I didn't forget them. We do have tadpoles too. Oh, I really enjoyed building this. I've had a lot of fun. I mean, no one's surprised that I had fun building a cemetery, right? Like, I am who I am. But I really like this. It's fun to build this kind of thing. Okay, we're gonna have to go through and do a lot of this. Bear with me, everybody. We'll be here for a while, I think. I'm gonna go around the outside first. That's step one. We'll go like around the full outer areas. Do I think EA will eventually fix the terrain paint glitch? Hey, we've had this terrain paint glitch for years. Like, for as long as I can remember, there's been bugged terrain paint in The Sims 4. I would love if they would finally fix this, but I have almost given up all hope. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the pond's gonna look a lot better once it has some terrain paint. It needs it. It'll just blend in a bit nicer. All the way down this. I think in general, everything kind of looks like it's just, it stands out quite a lot. So it'll be nice to have it a bit more angled. The glitch is where the terrain paint deletes itself. It hasn't happened to me right now, but I have very carefully left the terrain paint for the absolute last thing, just in case it does happen to me. So, it happens when you reload the lot, oftentimes. So, like, if I had done the terrain paint, and came back with that sim, like I just did a second ago, to change the lighting color, that's the kind of time where the terrain paint would have deleted itself. So, I have completely altered my building order because of this bug, and it's been around for so long that I don't even remember a time without it, genuinely. Okay. You're so used to it now, it's a feature. Oh, it's terrible. It's never happened to you. I am so happy for you, honestly, and I'm not jealous at all. I'm happy for you. It happens sometimes when I'm streaming, it'll happen to me more than once in one stream. It's terrible. When the Sims come to a cemetery, Megan, it kind of functions, it's almost like a combination of a park and also like a cemetery. So you'll see a lot of people like doing mourning behaviors. Like people will come, they'll tend to grave sites, they'll mourn at the different graves. But you'll also see like joggers come here, and they'll jog around the cemetery. So, oh my God, the sunflower farm, stop. I had forgotten about that. That was one of the worst days of my life. When the terrain paint deleted itself so many times. I was doing this like really detailed like rows and rows and rows of terrain paint, right? Because I wanted this like sunflower farm vibe. When that deleted itself, honestly, I'm surprised that I have ever played The Sims again after that. I know that sounds dramatic, but like, I'm being honest. We were all scarred by that day. You weren't gonna bring it up, but that was what came to mind. That's so funny. We all were there, we all remember. It was devastating, it truly was. You know what? It makes me feel better that we all feel that way about it though. You know? It's like a bonding experience for the community. Okay. I'm gonna do the pond last. I'm gonna go through and get everything else, like around the pond and stuff, and then we'll do the pond at the very end. And also the grave sites. I think that I'm gonna wanna have like a little bit of dirt underneath the graves, so we'll probably wanna come back and do those too. Just to blend them all in a little bit better. Oh, I got these already. Okay, good. I think I started over here. But a little bit of dirt underneath that won't hurt. Should I do all the grave sites now then? Oh, I didn't do this path. I don't want to do like a ton underneath the path, just a little bit. Oops, too much. Okay. All the way across, all the way down here. Is there a clip of it? Of the terrain paint? I don't know. If you watch the Sunflower Farm speed build that I posted, you will probably see it happen more than once in that speed build on my YouTube channel. Because I would have been filming it, and I probably complained about it a lot in the speed build. I know, Snappy, I know. It's almost dinner time. I know. It's really hard. You're being starved. It's cruel and unusual punishment for you. I'm so sorry. She's actually never eaten in her life. Yeah, it's terrible. This poor cat is being deprived. Do you want to jump up? Come here, we can sit together. It's almost dinner time, I promise. Okay, oh, around here. Oh, did I do that one? Actually, I did, never mind. I got those. I was just noticing, I think I might like to put some flowers right here. I feel like it could benefit from some there. Okay. You just got comfy, now your laptop is dying. No, of course, that always happens, doesn't it? Evil. Okay. That's good. So we still have to do all of the small graves. Like all of these. I don't really know how I want to do that. I don't think I want to put like a line in front of them like I've done before. In the past, I've done it kind of like this. Oh, maybe I do like that. Should we just do like a little bit of it? Not too much, but a small amount. Instead of like a big line, just like a small, heavier piece. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay, so I'll start with like this wider bit and then I'll go back through and do a smaller bit. I really like this section where there's like loads of headstones. I think this is cool. And then we go like this. Oh, there's ads playing. I'm sorry. At least it's something that we're just doing terrain paint, right? Like, there are worse things to miss than terrain paint that we've already been doing and are still doing. So after these graves, I think the last thing is just the pond, right? Oops, did I get any underneath this? I think so. Terrain pain, yeah, truly. All right, I'm really enjoying that. I think we want to get a little bit more in this little section. And then I think I could have sworn I had, oh, I need to do stuff underneath those. I could have sworn I had over here, yes. Just a little bit. I'm really impressed that we managed to finish this mostly in one stream. I thought it was gonna take me a lot longer, but I guess in hindsight, the graves take up a lot of space. Like, it's a big lot, but it's not that big of a build. Like, most of the stuff is like these things take up so much room very quickly without a lot of effort, you know? Should I put some graves on these? Headstones. Yeah, I think so. Do some older ones. Those are good. Oh, I haven't put curtains upstairs. No. Oh, and I still have to do the terrain paint around the pond. We'll get there. Snappy, you gotta scoot, okay? Because I'm trying to get to my keyboard. I do think that'll look good from outside because you can kind of, well, you can barely see them, but you can see them a little bit. What else? Oh, maybe, you know what we could put is a little bit of like these green flowers, like some of these little dots. Those could be good in some of the open space. You know, just a little bit of grass with some more texture. Oh, I think that's pretty. I'm glad we did that. Looks just a little bit less plain, especially in some of these areas where there's like a lot of open space. Some in here. Okay. That's all the lot requirements. Now it's just this pond. So I think what I'll do is get like some of this mossier stuff. It has like some greenery growing, but it's also dirt. And I'll put that around the edges of the pond. You also can't really see the base of the pond, can you? No, there's not any planters for gardening anywhere. Do you think I should have? I don't know if we can fit them anywhere anymore. Oops, too dark. Yeah, that helps. It blends in more. I guess you could grow some death flowers. Do you think if I put them, like, just maybe a couple right there, we just put a couple death flowers planted, it would be okay? Or, no, you know what we should do? Because there's loads of open space over this way. I wonder, we could get a little bit of a garden. We could give ourselves that. And planting something is a funeral activity, isn't it? So that's good. Well, maybe we could just leave it. Instead of putting something there, we could just let it be. Because then if you have to plant something as a funeral activity, you're able to. I think that covers all of the funeral activities. At least I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I could get a couple things. Hold on, let me, I guess I have a sim here. Snappy, I'm trying to play. Well, let me go into debug. Oh, geez, testing cheats on. We can get a Lily. No, I wanted like, if I just search Lily, there's an orchid. We do have a death flower. I have an orchid. We can get a rose. No, I want like an actual rose plant. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that they can get in there right now with how tight it is. Perfect rose bush. So I may want to scoot them so that they can actually get to the middle one. And this might need to get scooted over too. Maybe I could do that and then I could get another bench. That's centered with these graves now, which is pretty good. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, it's nice. If you're looking for plants like that, the gallery is genuinely a nice place to look. Because people have uploaded like bushes. So if you can't find them in debug. So this could be good. We could put our own little set of flowers right here in the front. And then you could plant your own on the other two sides. If you wanted to plant something as one of your like special things for your sim. In memorial. Okay, set gardening state, growth stage, blossoming. Well, that death flower looks horrible. So. That's true, and then you could come and pick them, and you could place them, like you could put a rose on your family member's grave if you wanted to, like that. Yeah, I think that Sunset Valley's graveyard did have a death flower plant. I wonder, I'm trying to decide if I like the idea of planting some death flowers just around. I don't know if that's like so silly. What other kind of flowers are there? I've got orchids. I could just get like one more kind of flower if we wanted to. And then I could plant a few more death flowers. Where are they? Oh, there's the rose. Oh, tulips. Kitten! Oh my gosh. Look back. Oh, wrong thing. Look back there. Do you see right there? There's a head. It's moving. Kitten. That one's Sunny. You can't tell. she's all black and the room's kind of dark back there. But she's in here too. Okay. Let me plant a few more of these death flowers then. Because I kind of like the idea of just placing some around. Like, I don't want to make it super obvious, but we can hide some as if they're landscaping. You know? Oh, thank you. That random sim just helped me. Okay, growth stage, blossoming. So there's 5 death flowers total on this lot. I'll just hide those around elsewhere. Like, maybe we could put one over here in this little corner. I could put one in the way back in a little corner. It could even be like right there. It literally feels like I'm playing, like, you know when you play like Animal Crossing or even like My Sims? You know how in My Sims there's just like little things you can collect around? That's what it feels like I'm doing right now. I'm playing My Sims and there's like little plants that you can collect from. So it doesn't look that good, but it is practical. Tiny? Oh my god. Sunny left and then Snap followed her. So the kittens are gone. No more for us. I'll get one more maybe like over here. Or maybe I could put it... Ooh, hidden back here is good. Right? Well, Julia, the two black cats, they are very easy to tell apart in real life. But I'm gonna find you a picture. In pictures, it is difficult to tell them apart. Just because you can't really judge the scale. So one of them is very small. I'm like trying to see a picture of the two of them together and none of them are good enough. One of them is very small and her eyes are kind of like this. And the other one is very big and his eyes are normal. He also has like a giant head. That's Shrimp. With the giant head, he's big. Sunny is small and she's got bug eyes. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, if the eyes are noteworthy, it's Sunny. Chat just said, and that's true. Yeah, I posted a picture recently of Sunny and her eyes weren't super buggy and everybody thought it was Shrimp. So that doesn't help. But that's how you can tell. Most of the time, I'll just have to tell you, I guess. Because it's hard. We're gonna play My Sims Kingdom again on Wednesday, chat. At least that's the plan. How does this look from the gallery? I should have saved. No. This is the front? I thought that... Okay. We need to make some adjustments. In hindsight, I have decided that I'm gonna put this statue right nearby this thing. And then maybe I will... Yeah, that makes sense that they spawn there. I forgot about that. How does that look? You know what? I liked it better before. They can continue to spawn right here. It looks okay. You can't even see it because it's like far on the side. I think that this is kind of bothering me. I hate that that's right at the front. Like that, had I known, I wouldn't have put that there. So that's kind of frustrating. I wonder if we could maybe put some plants on the outside of that. I gotta get into debug. No, the gallery pick doesn't matter that much, but it does matter to me. So I'll do a couple things. Kaisley, Addie, Jennifer, thank you for the subs. Could rotate everything. Well, I don't know if we can, because this will be on the wrong side. Like, we've built it all for a very specific angle. And if we tried to rotate it, I think that that would be bad. So, unfortunately, we must make some other plans up. Well, the reason I don't have a crypt here and I have this instead is because there's a coffin inside, which I actually quite liked having. I thought it was fun to have the coffin inside of that because your Sims can like woohoo in there, they can sleep in there. So I wanted to keep it. I wish we could pick what side is the front. I'm so frustrated by this. Maybe I could do something a little bit fancier then, now that I know this is the front. I wonder, oh, you know what we could do? Let me take some of these. What if we stay live for 3 more hours and bulldoze this one? Hey, that's actually a brilliant idea. Let's just forget this build and make a new one. I think that'll be better already. Yeah, and you can tell what it's supposed to be, and then when you look at the other photos, you can see it. I'll just deal with it. All right, this is Ravenwood Cemetery. It's got 0 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Well, I guess it does have a bedroom because it has 1, but no, wait. Let me save the game first. Then I'll put it up. It's fine. I have had so much fun doing this. I'll give you a tour in a second. Let me just put it on the gallery and I'll show you the finished product. But timing-wise, that worked out really well. I thought it was gonna take me way longer to build this. We'll have to count. Maybe I should count how many graves there are first. Well, here's like a top-down overview then of the whole place. So there's like a little fountain section with some chess tables. This is the like private mausoleum for you if you wanted to have that for your Sims. Maybe I could put more in there. You know what? If I'm gonna make it into a private mausoleum, let's put some cabinetry in the back. Because then you could use it like a private mausoleum. You could put like people's urns back there. If you wanted to. Okay, I'll do that. It's very dark on purpose too. Anyway, so there's you can woohoo and sleep there. That's why I have it. You can kind of come down this way and there's in the very back, this is like the old part of the cemetery, at least in my mind. So there's lots of graves all together. There's a small little courtyard section with a couple of the crypts. There's some graves tucked away in the back corner. This is like a gazebo funeral setup. So if you wanted to host a funeral that was a bit more casual for your Sims, you could do it here with the water in the background. You can kind of like have a memorial here. We've got a swing set for the kids. There's some more graves down this way that are a bit fancier. I tried to put a lot of different sections because I thought it would be nice if you wanted to have like maybe all your Sims pets could be right here, you know? Maybe you could have like your Sims pets back here. Like you could kind of use the different sections however you please if you were gonna play here. If you have a bunch of legacy Sims, you can line them all up, but you could have like your favorite legacy founder and their spouse, right? And these fancy ones, you know, so it gives you some room to do special things if you wanted to. So there's some more down this way. In the back, there's 4 extra crypts and then a bunch more of these fancier grave sites. So this would be good for legacy stuff if you wanted. These are all kind of in pairs because I thought you could have like your legacy Sim and their spouse if you wanted to. Maybe you could have like their siblings back here, the spares. This is like a more fancy, it kind of looks like a church a little bit, but this is like a fancier formal funeral setup. So you've got all the things that you would need to host a funeral, including like a big memorial area so that you could do their, what's the word? Speech, but not speech. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the name of this? I'm so stupid. Whatever, you can do your speech here. Eulogy, thank you. Oh my God. You talk for 3 hours straight and things just whoosh, gone. We have a piano right here, so you can play music and also a violin, because those are both things that are requirements for funerals if you pick them. I also put a plain little table here. I thought that if you wanted to bring food, you could put it on this table. And then there's like a gramophone, there's a bunch of seats for your Sims. We have a guest book sort of back here. And then down this hallway, we have 2 small bathrooms. And then this is kind of like a staff space. I did put a computer there. There's like some cabinets, there's a table. And then this is a kitchen because I wanted you to be able to cook here. If you forgot to bring food for the funeral, I wanted you to have an option to cook it. And I built this just the base game in Life and Death, so we don't have like a buffet table. So at least you have a kitchen so that you can cook something. I wanted to put something on this table. Maybe I should have, wait. Please hold. I'm gonna get something on this too. I don't know why I didn't have that sooner. Put that there. Is there like a small, maybe I could put, if I put that there, they won't eat there, will they though? Maybe I should just leave it. I don't know. But then they can come through this staff door. There's some more graves back here. And I also put some plants. So I got some flowers. There's like roses, lilies, you know, in case you wanted to pick some for your Sims. And there's a couple empty planter boxes too, because one of the other things for funeral activities is that you can plant something in honor of someone. So I just wanted to give you a space to, A, get some stuff to harvest. Am I frozen? Ah, rude. A, get some, could you hear me when I froze? But you could harvest these and then plant more, like in front of their grave if you wanted to. It's sort of up to you. And I also hid some death flowers around the side. So there's a few death flowers just kind of peppered around the place. That is the full build. In this pond, we also have like a fishing spot. There's lots of ducks and everything. I'll go back into live mode so I can show you real quick. But they spawn, so you'll see like dragonflies and everything in here. It's really peaceful. It's nice. Yeah, that was my OBS that froze. Like my computer froze, not the internet. Weird. I wanted to count how many graves we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over there. Oh my God. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46 out there in the back. 47, 48, 49, 50, that's 52. Plus 8 more over there makes 60. 2 more here makes 62. Another 8 makes 70. 76. We got, 81, counting those. And then another 3 back there. So there's, what, 84? 84 graves outside, plus 6 mausoleums. So there's space for, there's 20 in each, and there's six of them. Oh my God. Let me write that down so I don't forget that we have 84. This is Ravenwood Cemetery. 2 bathrooms. Okay, 84 graves. Whoa. Still too small. And yet, all of this won't even get us anywhere near what we need for the Potts family. Okay, so there's 84 graves and 6 crypts. So that is 120 graves inside. Fits 120 graves inside total. So there's 204 spots. 204 total spots for graves. Total grave spots. I don't know. Okay. I built a cemetery for Ravenwood. I built a large cemetery for Ravenwood. This contains 84 graves. Okay, yeah, that seems good to me. Oh, I didn't count the custom crypt with the counter space for urns. I should probably write that down. There's also a custom crypt with a functional coffin, bed, woohoo spot, and a few counter spaces for urns. There you go. This will be great for legacy challenges. All right. That seems good. Oh, wait, hold on. Inside? No, wait. The interior of the main building is set up for a funeral, and there's also a small funeral space in the gazebo by the pond. Okay. Done. Upload. I like this one. I think I will use this one for my legacy save. I feel good about this. Not my not so berry save, it won't fit. But my legacy save. Beautiful. I really like all of these. I think this is fun. It's fun to build cemeteries. If you haven't built one yet, you should. I want to build more for like the other worlds. I built a small one in Henford on Bagley a couple weeks ago, but I want to build one like for Willow Creek. I want to make one for Oasis Springs. Like I would really love to go through and make a few different ones, because it's just nice to have, especially if you play like me and you have a lot of Sims and you've been over many generations and people have passed away. Like it's just nice to have options for it. So a beach one, yeah, wouldn't that be kind of cool? So slowly but surely we'll get through all the different worlds and we'll make some more cemeteries. Windenburg. Oh, Windenburg would be a great place to have a cemetery. That is a good idea. I might do that one next. I could see myself using that. I also use Windenburg a lot, and Windenburg is so big that it feels okay to sacrifice a lot as a cemetery, because there's so many lots in Windenburg already that it's like kind of okay to have one. Like up there on the island, I don't have any packs installed, but you know what I'm talking about? Maybe I can Google the Windenburg map, because I don't have Get Together installed. But you're so right. Like you could maybe get one. Display capture here. You could put it like on one of these lots in the island, or even like one of these lots. Like you could put it here on this 40 by 30 lot, and that would be so nice, because there's so many here. This is a huge world. And there's also 2 64 by 64 lots. They both have townies on them, so I hate to bulldoze townie lots. You could do like a more urban one too if you wanted, and put one like in this area, because like in this little downtown section, the old downtown would totally have a cemetery. So there's lots of different ways that you could fit one in. Replace the mansion with a cemetery. There you go. That would be fun too. Yeah, I put the ducks in the water. They're like little VFX items that you can use. Screw the bluffs. I want to go on a date in the cemetery. Magnolia Promenade becomes all cemeteries. Like there's no buildings, just cemeteries. Yeah. There you go. Okay, well, I think on that note, I will probably wrap the stream up here. This has been so fun. Thank you so much, everybody. I needed this today. I'm gonna go see who all is live, and we'll find someone to raid. Tomorrow, we're gonna play Among Us, so we'll be here sort of on theme. Today, my Sims are dying. Tomorrow, me and all my friends will be when we play Among Us. So it'll be like Among Us Friendsgiving edition tomorrow, which should be fun. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna stream in the morning. We'll play My Sims Kingdom. And then on Wednesday night, like around this time, I'm gonna do a baking stream. I'm gonna make an apple crumble for Dan, because he loves them and I don't like apples, but I'll make one for Thanksgiving because I'm nice. And also I will make a pumpkin pie, and I might do some like, depending on how long it takes me to do those things, I might do some prep work, like some chopping of vegetables and stuff for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls for Thanksgiving morning, but I might make them either like tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on when. So we might do that too, but like we wouldn't bake them, we would just make them and then I'll bake them the next day. So just lots of prep work. I'll be live at 4 Eastern time. So if you are also gonna be doing any prep work on Wednesday night for Thanksgiving, we can do it together. we can cook together if you're gonna be baking anything. So that is my plan. It should be fun. I'll make a massive mess in the house too, which is just perfect. Right before Thanksgiving. My parents are coming over. I am hosting. It's all a part of my scheme to never have anyone in my family cook a turkey. I say, come on down to my house, I'll host, and there's no turkeys in my house. So, it works. Oh my god, wait, I have a funny story. This is about my wedding. So, the other day, I was at my cousin's wedding on Saturday, and my aunt came up to me, and she was like, out of nowhere, she was like, Kayla, listen. She pulled me aside. Kayla, listen, I just want to say, I am so proud of you for sticking by your morals. Like, what a, like, honorable thing to do. And in my head, I was like, oh my god, what's she talking about? Like, is this gonna be like drama about my Instagram post or something? Like, I don't know, what are you talking about? It's because she noticed that I'm not serving any meat at my wedding. But I was like, what is she talking about? What's happening? Like, where are we going with this? Like, I'm scared. But it was about me refusing to serve meat at my wedding. I didn't say anything. but she noticed when she was like RSVPing, you know, and there's no meat option. But it like scared me when she said it. I was like, where are we going? I don't like, what are we talking about? Anyway, that was funny. Now we can rate somebody. It was sweet of her to say, because I have already caused some drama. Some elderly people in my family have already made snide remarks. Listen, I have been to so many weddings where there is nothing for me to eat or something bad to eat, okay? You can handle not eating meat for dinner for one day. And it's nice food. It's gonna be good. So, anyway, she was like, that's so brave of you. No. It is gonna, I didn't mean to cause drama. I don't want to pay for any meat at my wedding. Like, this is the most expensive part of the wedding, is the catering. And I don't eat meat. I want to be able to eat everything at my own wedding. And why should I have to pay all this money so someone else can eat chicken? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is where I'm standing my ground. I feel like it's okay if I serve food that I can eat, you know? So, anyway. I think everybody here like, agrees and thinks it's reasonable, but it is, weddings are people are very traditional about weddings, you know? And it's like normally you'd have like a chicken and a beef and a fish or whatever, you know? Not me. Not me. No way. No way. Anyway, we can find someone right. Sorry. I don't know who all is live. Let me check. Thank you for supporting me on this, chat. I appreciate it. Because I did not really think that it would cause drama, and then it did. So it hasn't yet. But there were some comments made to my mom. But if they complain to my mom instead of me, then it's fine, right? I don't want to hear about it. But if they complain to her, it's fine. Erilyn, thank you for the gifted sub, or for the Prime sub. Emma, thank you for the 16 months. And Mags, thank you for the gifted subs. I sent them out of order. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Danya with the 85 months. Whoa. And Neon and Ashley and Corey, thank you so much. Yeah, my mom backed me up. My mom is on my side with this. She's with me on this. So, but anyway. Anyway, it is gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. My food's gonna be nice. And we're gonna have so much dessert and stuff too. Like, it's gonna be fine. We have a popcorn cart. It's gonna be really good. Sorry, I keep yapping and not picking someone to raid. Actually, speaking of Among Us, we're gonna play Among Us tomorrow with my friend Emrys, among others. But Emrys is live playing some Sims. We can go over there, shall we? I think so. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, everybody. I shall see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go feed my cat. Although Dan's off stream, so he probably already did. I'm gonna go downstairs and cook dinner. Is what I'm gonna do. And I'll catch you later. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Francis, thank you for the resub too. See you later. Bye.